Good evening, Nigeria. Welcome to Update with Precious. So you did always sweet my belly to bring on an update of matter them with the share for inside the country. Ngwa, sharp, sharp. We could just do a quick one this evening, a quick update of all the matter them as they take happen for inside Nigeria, especially for inside the politics and political terrain for inside Nigeria. My name is Precious Inye. Now always a pleasure to bring on an update of matter them with the share for inside the country. And my belly is with me every day to bring on this update. Ngwa, make I go give on some headlines them of the juice of matter them where they have not just the headlines, just the skeleton. Then when we come back, we go begin add the flesh them one by fellow. Then all of them go begin join for inside the conversation. Now, 2027 ADC fit settle for consensus primaries. That now waiting ADC they talk. Say them fit settle for consensus primaries. That is, if it be say Atiku, Amechio, Obio go fit come together settle on which person will be say go first, or then go hold primaries. Who talk this one? I go let you know. And then waiting be the like waiting feel likely play out if they go settle for consensus, and waiting feel likely play out if they go settle for primaries. I go let you in on that. You know, say everybody they talk, say primaries election, they're always very dollarized. Now dollar now in the full and say some people get more energy for where primaries day because of say they know say they get the money to throw away. But when we reach that bridge, we will cross them. I am not contesting in 2027. El-Ruffai don't declare. In fact, he say he honor to support anything we go promote Tinubu for government. Anything we go remove Tinubu's oppressive government in his words. Anything to remove Tinubu's oppressive government, now there na be say if you reach that side, make a call up. Now, ADC don't accuse INEC of releasing suspicious voter registration figures after week one. They come the demand forensic update. Now, if you wanna see this update, you could just realize say Southwest now then carry first for all the states. Southwest now then carry first. Now then where you don't get Osun State get 393,000 people register. 393,000 people. Osun, Lagos, Ogun carry first. FCT just they follow them for back. Then Kaduna and I can take last for the bottom, for the top five. Then you're gonna wonder, say, what is really going on here? Well, when we reach that bridge, you go cross them because ADC don't fall to the INEC PVC pre-registration report and allege say they manipulate the data. I've been at their way to won't read the election be that. I go let you know, and I go bring on the evidence as INEC use poster. Now, immigration don't hike passport fees to 100,000 naira for 32 pages, 200,000 naira for 60 pages. Now, you just calm down before you go continue. Now, I don't know whether you noticed what President Bola Tinubu did in Brazil the other day when he be say he called members of the Nigerian community. He been get a meeting with Nigerians of the members of the Nigerian community for inside. Brazil. And as he get meeting with them, he can't tell them, say, hey, so what's be their problems? Them say, for instance, now, how easy or hard the day for them to fit use get Nigerian passport? Now, a lot of them come begin confess, say, oh, say passport don't they good now, it don't they very easy. Now I come tell them, say, you see, if we can tackle making your passport easy, we can make every other thing possible. The next thing we follow, boom, they don't increase passport fee. Hey, and the increment not come small, oh, it come plenty like bing bing. Now the increment use come. Well, at the come, I go bring on an update of all those matter. Then I go tell on waiting people don't talk because netizens don't slam federal government over the hike for inside passport fees and then say governments they renew hopelessness. Kai, stop that thing. You guys stop it. Now, federal government don't give teenager win global English contest only 200,000 naira. Nigerians don't they react to that one? Say, in fact, Tinubu government right now they face backlash over 200,000 naira gift to teen champion, while Super Falcons await for their unpaid $100,000. People say, hey, so what's in a fee get as person will be say sabi book where we win everybody for the whole world at just 200,000 naira. In fact, if you say make you even make a $1,000, if you still get sense, if you still get with small, if you still $1,000 will still make sense more. Okay, at the call. Meanwhile, netizens don't slam Bishop Kuka for defending Tinubu's mess on Arise television. That one said they will talk about. And Tinubu don't approve lifetime salary for retiring senior officers. Retiring senior officers, of course, of the security forces, retiring ones, so that they go feel relaxed in peace, retire. May they know the vex up and down. Interior Minister and they talk this and then what's the game plan behind this according to what people they talk and they come we go talk about Nigeria battling undernutrition, overnutrition, micronutrition. deficiencies. That's what federal government talk. That means on a nutrition matter, not be one, not be two, it plenty where. Now, ADC, yeah, I don't tell them I say ADC don't fault federal government the way we BC they use INEC, the way we BC they use calculate the PVCT. Say what in the name of calculation is that? What manner of calculating is that, you people that are calculating? What in the name of calculation is that? Now, did I also tell you that NNPCL chairman Oga Patapata Ojulari talks, saying the shout or saying life they in danger, oh, in life they in danger. Say people won't kill him. Say some people won't make sure say they come out for inside their seats. Insecurity. Tinubu must sit up or step down. Labour Party. Now they tell them this one. All right, my people make we begin look at the matter them where they share one by fellow. Welcome to the show. Always a pleasure to bring on a matter them where they share for inside the country. And what make we enter inside this one we get to do with ADC because we could make we not start with this matter. Now, because now this one I don't make a lot of people they apprehensive. Now, the African Democratic Congress ADC, they don't talk say then go pursue consensus for inside the selection of their presidential candidate for 2027. Now, for those who feel not understand what consensus mean, consensus now when it be say everybody can join hands together, say okay, make this person go first. So no need for primaries. Everybody now this person now we go vote for first. No need to do primaries. We could just vote for this person first. So now that one be consensus. However, the ADC talk say you could also opt for a very competitive primaries election if those who basically seek the party presidential ticket fail to agree on the consensus. That means they expect Chibuike Rotimi Amici, Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi to agree among three of them. Say which of them go first. Make the other person wait later. Make it go. Right? But say if they fail to agree, say which of them will go first. The rest say they go kukuma say make them do primaries. Now, ADC National Publicity Secretary Bolaji Abdullahi now talk this one for inside today Thursday night talking for inside Arise Television. He say the party no want any distraction now for zoning. Say now waiting make they no go zone. Not be say they no go opt for zoning later on no. But now because of say waiting they worry them right now to pass zoning because of say they still they very new. Now party where be say then they new and they no go fit come begin carry zoning now they distract waiting be say they won't do because say they still they new. In fact, in talk say people like APC fit get the freedom to won't do zoning, but say them they no fit get that liberty for zoning right now because say they still they very new and they battle to make sure say they sustain the party first of all. They go first build the party first before them go ahead to go begin do zoning. So say zoning now go there like saying a distraction for them, then get a party to build. Let's go and listen to him and how he is bringing that issue of consensus candidacy. When they come back, then we even discuss the game plan for the consensus candidate and what it could look like. When they come back, we could just go watch your gap.
What ADC is doing now, we are saying that we are not having conversation about zoning at this time. We are not having, it's within our right to say we are not having conversation about that now, because it's not strategic for us to have that conversation now. Don't forget, ADC came into play as party of the coalition in less than 2 months ago. So our priority at this time is to build our structures around the country. And as you can see, we are doing a lot of that. People are going back to their states and building these structures. That's what's important to us now. Us at this fragile state of trying to build the structure to be in a fighting position in 2027 to now add the issue of zoning. APC can afford to do that. They are the government in power. PDP could do that because it's strategic for them. They are hunting for someone to lead them. So it's okay to use it to lure some people. What we are committed to is that there will be level playing ground, there will be free and fair opportunities. And we are going to have conversation, one to engineer a consensus, and when that doesn't work, we'll do competitive primaries. But the question of whether we are zoning or we are not zoning is also there. But we're not discussing that at this time. And like I've said, we have other priorities, which is to build our party. We don't have the luxury that the ruling party has.
Okay, so you hear what they talk about the zoning, no zoning, consensus, no consensus. Now let's speak to the consensus candidacy. First of all, a lot of people they talk say all this problem we get to do with whether, if you notice, a lot of people from inside PDP, some top PDP members don't dey vex say why PDP get to zone their presidency go south. say zoning no dey constitutional, and a lot of people know say zoning of candidates no dey constitutional, but na something wey be say the parties dem don adopt over time, and e don dey work for them, and it create a kind of balance for inside Nigerian system wey be say we know say we get multi-ethnic nationalities, right? So it creates a certain balance for us. Now people dey vex talk say those people now wey dey come dey talk say zoning no dey constitutional, so we no suppose fit necessarily adopt zoning, especially people like Dele Momodu. People they talk say, excuse me, this same zoning wey no dey constitutional, no be the same zoning wey make Atiku Abubakar vex comot for inside PDP for 2014, 2015 to go join APC, follow them form what you now have as a. In case a lot of people even forget that Atiku Abubakar, who is now in ADC, is one of the founding and foundational members of the of the APC. You know, some people they forget that aspect. Say Atiku, now one of the foundational members of the APC. Now, wetin be the reason we make am vex go form APC that time? Wetin be annoyance? In annoyance, na say big South don't rule for 8 years. In fact, Obasanjo rule for 8 years. Yaradua in contest with Yaradua win am. You understand? So say Jonathan can contest, and then it's supposed to be turned for this. So at that time, 8 years plus 6 years of Jonathan, basically. So South don't do for more years. So it's supposed to be turned for the North to do that. So he was like, no, it's now time for the North to go to contest. So if he, Atiku Abubakar, at that time, was angry enough to ensure that he left PDP, which has led to the destabilization of PDP to today, whether you like it or not. That movement where Atiku Abubakar move come out from PDP together with Chibika, Amechi, Bukola Saraki, and Tambo, the rest of them. That movement at that time, don't make sure say PDP never remained the same again. PDP never ever remained the same since that movement. Now, him, Atiku Abubakar, left PDP because he felt it was time for the North, because the South has ruled for a while, right? So if you stay now, don't talk say it now the time for the North then for 2019, you can't look and say no, this person, because then Buhari been promising go do one term, in case on they forget, because Buhari promised to do one term. For in mind, didn't think say, oh, North go still get another 4 years, so he go contest. But when he sees say Buhari can't agree in spite of him incompetence, where people they complain about at that time, still say he would run for a second tenure, and he realized say could be possible for him for under the same APC when he follow form to get tickets for 2019. He left, went back to PDP. PDP now looking at it and said, oh, okay, we realize we made a mistake. Understanding say we don't give South 2 tickets during Obasanjo time. We can't give Jonathan 1 ticket. We give North only 1 ticket during Yaradua. Then finish in 10. Jonathan complete them. We can't give Jonathan 1 more. We ought not to have zoned or given Jonathan ticket again in 2015. So to make good for that, the same PDP can say, you know what, make it be saying now all northern candidates alone and go fit contest for 2019. And that's why most of the people, almost all the major political parties for 2019, now only northern candidates might contest. So nobody contests. Everybody just leave North. Say, oh no, now the time for North to go again. Atiku contested with Peter Obi in 2019. And of course, a lot of people say he win that election, no. But on to say they rigged the election. But of course, we couldn't verify that. We couldn't ascertain that through the courts. So so it take be. And Atiku come back again. Buhari come back again, come finish. Now, it can't reach the time when it be say Buhari don't do 8 years. Now, it's don't do 8 years. It reach the time when it be say it's supposed to be time for the South now. He, the same Atiku Abubakar, insisted that he will contest again in 2019. According to what people they talk, even though say people look and say the PDP feel like say they owe Southeast a ticket to microzone to Southeast, but now people like Wike, I make sure say they know microzone and to Southeast so that him go fit contest. Because if you go Southeast, he no go fit contest. But if you go South, normally he go fit contest. So that thing can't lead to wahala where make the cause. In fact, you know what? Make Kukuma throw the thing open. As we Trump open, of course, now matching dollar for dollar. So me like say Atiku dollar can't get weight past Wike dollar. Now so Atiku can't win that primaries election. Unfortunately for APC, for PDP, they lost that election. Now, PDP looking at it that we made a grave mistake. We shouldn't have even considered throwing open a ticket or considered another northern candidate. No, he say not been done do 8 years before. So they don't console their own now to South. Now, this same Atiku Abubakar, in good conscience, now what people they talk now, even though say we know say zoning day unconstitutional, but is it fair understanding that it was because he felt that North was deprived in 2015, now he making comot for PDP for that singular reason. Because not be person talk am, na him talk am say now the time for the North at 2015, right? So because he feels say North we not dey deprived for 2015, was it fair or is it still fair for him to want to contest again in 2027? That's my question wey people they ask. Now, a lot of Northerners, if you carry this matter come out and they go tell you say, oh, since we start the present democracy, say no, South don't rule more time than the North because of Obasanjo don't do 8 years, Buhari do only, in fact, North don't do only 10 years. The remaining part of the years now only South don't do. But no, Nigeria did not start in 2015. Sorry, in 1999. Nigeria not start for 1999. Nigeria don't start way before 1999. We don't get people for inside government before 1999. How many Nigerians from the northern extraction don't rule Nigeria from since when Nigeria starts till today? So why is it convenient to just say that, oh, because we're looking at it from the modern democracy? No way. Then when it happened for all those years where we say Nigeria don't they? We'll go throw away those years. Now, part of our years, when we begin count Nigeria age, we don't count before 1960. We don't count from 1999. We'll count from 1960. So these are the argument of some Northerners when they argue. They go say, oh, Nigeria, for the modern democracy, and North don't rule only 10 years. South, now don't rule past. So it's okay for Atiku to contest again. But that's not the case. Well, this, now waiting people they talk. So based on this this, calculation now, who you think in good conscience will be say the ADC will give this consensus candidacy if they won't give? A lot of people go tell you, say, seriously, if not just between Chibike Amechi and Peter Obi, Amechi go tell you, say, him go just say maybe Peter Obi wrong because even Amechi believes that Peter Obi is a better candidate than him. According to people when they talk, oh, not me talk out. So they say that Amechi believes that Peter Obi is a better candidate than him. And of course, he's likely to be willing to give Peter Obi the chance if they say make them conclude for a consensus. But the major issue here is Atiku Abubakar. Not that Atiku Abubakar may not understand the need for a southern candidate at this point, understanding informal principle of wanting a northern candidate at that time. But the problem be say, if you say, okay, Peter Obi go do 1 year, make we come back for 2031, make a contest. Waiting be in age when we use contest for 2031. People go use that age against them. That means allowing Peter Obi to go ahead and contest in 2027, it's like he don't give up for president to be a president of Nigeria for life. That is, he no carry in hand, say, oh yeah, I bless you. I carry the president who for be carry give with Peter Obi, carry go. And that may be one of the most difficult decisions where they had to take right now. And I wait to make it like say it go hard well for ADC to come up with a consensus candidate. The easiest way for Atiku Abubakar to win primary, to win or to become a candidate for election. Now, of course, to get a consensus candidate. I'm sorry, to submit a contest for primaries. Because we know what's in the happen for the kind of primaries in Nigeria they get. Now, a lot of people, they argue, say, oh, Peter Obi, say, Shegu Show me talk the other day, talk, say, oh, Peter Obi, they run away from primaries. You know, even one contest primaries for PDP. Intel and since making leave PDP, no green, no one contest primaries. In just for make PDP make a candidate. One of the reasons we make people like Peter Obi go feed the talk say, I don't want to contest primaries because now the nature of primaries election for inside Nigeria, why it be say primaries don't they ever be free and fair. Almost all the political parties don't they ever adopt open primaries. You understand? They didn't ever adopt open primaries. Now primaries will be say then they get open by the primaries will be say by open primaries, primaries will be say every member, registered member of the party, go fit vote for a candidate. No, they don't do that. What do they do? Now to get a candidate, so to get a situation where we say then go get what do they call them now? What do they call these their representatives? Them delegates. Where they go get delegates to come vote. And then those delegates voting, so when you get a small number of people where you go fit lobby, it's easier because you go bribe them. And a lot of people they talk say, not be say Peter Obi no feel say he no get the dollar to use bribe them so that he go emerge as a candidate for the party and win the primaries. No. But the thing be say, he go there like saying they go against the very principle where he be saying get the things when they preach against. He go there like saying they go against them. And now waiting make in the try shift away from anything we go make them get contest for primaries with these people. Because anything we go make and contest primaries with these people means say you go do a primaries where you be say you go be highly dollarized. And if that happens, if it make it difficult for him. Not because he cannot match them dollar for dollar. perhaps he's also a billionaire, right? So, but just because of say he would be against in personal principles. And trust me, people go they wait to also use them against them again. They go they wait to use them against them. And I'm sure you saw what happened yesterday evening. I didn't want to mention that about a particular person who has been insulting Peter Obi and saying that he sued him to court and all that and all that. I just didn't want to go to that conversation. Now, in fact, people can't begin even drag Peter Obi because of that. Oh, why would you go and sue this young man? Why would you sue him? Why would you? But people now said that if Peter Obi no swam now, I will say because of saying in no say waiting that person they talk not true and make him in no swam. So if the person knows what he need to talk now true, why you the fear made them sue you? May go bring your evidence. That's the question what people they ask. And now in those two now people say, oh, Tinubu don't get more bashing and he nothing in do anybody. He ally everybody. You know, people say the bashing the way Tinubu get that because of say them be true. I mean because of say them be lie. Were they true or they are lies? Well, a lot of drama go play out during this, the coming days. And especially with this one where we say ADC talks, say, well, they're not ready for primaries election. Sorry, they're not ready to zone right now because of say the party does they form new and all that and all that. Of course, we know say the aspect of zoning go highly it will destabilize ADC, especially because of the northern interests for inside ADC. Because of the way the North and not they carry ADC matter for head. If they say make them zone now, it will make a lot of Northerners lose interest. But when they don't form the party and make sure say lots of people don't get hope and believe for the party before they say make they come zone and go south, if it is easier for them to say, okay, we don't have a choice, let's accept. But whatever mistake they make may just make them give President Bola Tinubu the ticket directly. Even though say lots of people they talk, say on what basis will be say APC go even ask for re-election again? How is it even possible based on what they don't do so far? Will they come to that T-pain thing where people they talk about? No, we may talk about. We'll make we enter inside another conversation very quickly. So Nasir El-Rufai, the former governor, Kaduna State governor, he don't talk say he don't rule himself out totally for running for the 2027 election, insisting say in the return to political activities purely to support credible leadership rather than pursue any personal ambition. Say in no one pursue any personal ambition. Now, in they talk this one for inside Kaduna yesterday, while they receive a group of youth that were being defect from People's Democratic Party to the ADC for inside Kaduna. El-Ruffai declares, say, Nigerians are already aware of the failure of Bola Tinubu's administration. His words, not mine. In fact, he say this is a government that does nothing but lie every day. Yeah, okay, El-Rufai, calm down, calm down. Everyone's conscience tells them the truth. I am not contesting for anything. I am not to go to the Senate. I don't want to take any position. I am not contesting for any position. That is why I am calling on you. Let us join hands and ensure we remove the oppressors will be Tinubu and the people. Now, El-Rufai explained that he initially planned to withdraw from partisan politics after completing his tenure as the governor of Kaduna State. However, say the current state of the nation, the T-pain where the nation they go through, say the team push up, say no, making re-engage. Not just not as a contestant, but as a mentor and supporter, person will go fit help to drive the new Nigeria where BC Nigerians need. In fact, quoting him, he says, when I finished my tenure as governor of Kaduna State, my intention was to rest, but given the way things have timed out, I believe we must play our part to bring about better leadership. That is why we are back in politics. That's what he had. Now, for inside, quoting him for, they said, in Lagos and Osun, at least 600,000 people registered both in Kaduna, but in Kaduna, only 60 people. He himself can begin complain about the INEC registration. Now, that INEC registration, now serious matter because people don't talk, say, now plenty politics now in the inside that INEC registration. Because, excuse me, what's in the name of registration is going on with INEC? In fact, now he stressed the importance of voter registration, lamenting poor turnout for inside Kaduna State compared to other states. Now, if we look at the statistics as INEC has released the statistics, you could just wonder yourself, you could ask yourself, say, excuse me, what's they go on? Because Osun State, if you look at the number of people who be say being vote for the last election for Osun State, then look at the number of people who vote now. First of all, make I give you make I show you the evidences of waiting INEC has released those. Now, this is not the letter where be said put up before they release those statistics. Then we'll go ahead and look at the statistics and then look at the complaint too, where EB say the ADC don't make, and just like somebody like El-Ruffai too now, don't make. Now, if you look at the number of states, let's take a look at the states where ABC register. Now, the statistics of the number of states where ABC register. So you can see it. You can see the number of states. You can see the registration, right? So by this data right here now, Southwest so far don't get a total of 848,359 new registrations. If you look at them now, North Central don't get 142,536, Northwest 141,439, and Northeast 77,652. While South get 59,676. The poorest of them all, where they so abysmally poor and it go feel won't make you cry. Now say now only 1,998 people now come out for Southeast come register election. You heard me right. You heard me right. For inside the entire Southeast, 1,900, that is less than 2,000 people, where you have almost 400,000 people for inside Osun State. But for only Osun State alone, almost 400,000 people. But the entire Southeast, less than 200,000 people. Hello, what's going on here? So now this one, now you don't make people complain. Let me give you the statistics. I did here now. Should be na INEC na post them. I will continue to give you the way INEC is post them. Make it the same. Now this, now the way they use post them according to the map. Yeah, a total of 1,790. Total of 1,379,342 people now don't register for the pre-registration process, right? And of all of those, I don't tell you how many did from Southwest, how many did from Southeast, how many did from South. I don't tell you all of them. Yeah. Now, if you look at the states where top, Osun State come at top. Now they get the most registration with 393,369 persons or registrations. Lagos come out with 222,205, while Ogun State come out with 132,825. Federal Capital Territory FCT come out with 107,682. Kaduna with 61,592. Kaduna, where we know say there's a big gap that way. They see the figures them there now. They see the figures in there. So a lot of people they say, no, there is something not adding up with these figures. Something they really they add up at all with these figures. Because how possible is it? And that is why even the ADC right now don't they talk saying no. It's something they fishy. I've been at their own way of wanting to rig the election softly be this. Now waiting ADC don't they talk. As I talk, not be me talk up. See the further breakdown of it be this. Now let me go to what ADC said. So the African Democratic Congress ADC don't accuse Independent National Electoral Commission, of releasing a suspicious and statistically implausible. They say if you look at this statistically, add up. It not add up at all if you look at the kind of the way they say they use release data where they release. Say they possible for the history of election for Nigeria. Call it work. That's what they talk. Saying that statistically implausible voter registration figures, warning that the anomalies could fatally undermine trust in the 2027 elections, while asking INEC to publish an audit of the registration event. Ngwa, make we auditor, make we see. So inside a statement where BC the National Publicity Secretary, Bola Tinubu, now sign up. The party question say, how possible is it for Osun State alone to record 393,269 new pre-registration in just 7 days? Only Osun State. In just 7 days. I mean, the total number of votes they even help you win the election for Osun State, sometimes they even pass 1 million. So how can you have just pre-registration of this amount in 7 days alone? That's not what people they talk. A figure that surpasses the total number of voters registration in the state between 2019 and 2023. In fact, say the total number of people who don't register for votes for Osun State alone, gone. It passed, reach the 393,269. So how is that even possible? That is, we get a lot of number of people that will be no registered before for inside Osun State. Now they come begin zero to register. How is that possible? That's what ADC is saying. Now, quoting the write-up with they put or their statement, they say, to put this in context, Osun added only 276,515 new voters between 2019 and 2023. That is within how many years? Within 4 years. they add only 275,000. How come in 7 days they add a whole almost 400,000? So he said a period of 4 years. In other words, Oshun has now supposedly registered more people in 7 days than they ever registered in 4 years between 2019 and 2023 in a cycle of 4 years. How possible is that? That the reason we say ADC they talk as they look at the reports, because this is very important. Whether we will complain or cry for 2027, now here it starts. This is the beginning of where it is starting from. Whether we will cry, whether the election will come out well or not, this is the beginning. And whatever the opposition then do with these figures, then now with the fly around, now waiting will make or mar the election for 2027. So that's why it's very important to pay attention to this. Now, the ADC noted that the Southwest Zone accounted for 67% of all pre-registration nationwide, while the entire Southeast managed to gather less than 2,000. Now that one, it weak me. It weak me. I just said it here. Three states, Osun, Lagos, and Ogun, reportedly made up. They made up more than half of all pre-registration recorded across the entire country. How possible is that? In fact, quoting them, they say these fantastic figures suggest that another technical glitch in INEC digital registration system may have occurred, troubling possibility of deliberate manipulation of data to lay the ground for a more sinister agenda in the coming elections. In either case, INEC has some explanation to give Nigerians. That's what the party talk. Say, so what are they do now? On they lay the preamble, and they lay the case down so that in case we rig election tomorrow, on are gonna say, oh, we said it before now. Osun State had more votes, and so Osun State could give President Tinubu 1 million people or 2 million people. Now they're from win. That's what they're saying. No, I mean, talk more. Now then they talk. Now the ADC argued that the credibility of any election depends on the integrity of the voters' register, warning that the numbers released so far raise serious doubts across INEC's um, transparency. So they say we must be clear. The voter registration is the foundation upon which the entire electoral process rests. If the foundation is compromised, it brings the integrity of the election into question. Nigerians still remember the bitter consequences of the flawed voter rolls and technical glitches that is still unexplained in the past elections. Our democracy cannot withstand another one. So in case I won't do it, I won't do. Look, when I know, say we the watch and I will see, we'll not keep quiet. Now, the party called on INEC to publish a forensic audit of the data, including a full breakdown of both physical and online registrations, server logs, bandwidth allocations, and regional access reports. If you do this one now, all these our brothers and West Abino that they will come go no, go no, say maybe not be true, maybe not true. If we publish this forensic audit now. Now, he also urged opposition parties, civil society groups, fact checkers, and international partners such as the UN, the AU, and the ECOWAS to take an early interest in the matter, stressing that the credibility of the 2027 general elections begins with a trustworthy voter register. In fact, quoting him, he said, the credibility of our democracy cannot be left to chance this time around. Remember, silence in the face of these anomalies would amount to complicity. History has shown that when elections or when questions about the voter register are left unanswered, the consequences go beyond politics. They touch on national stability itself. That's what he talks. So they complain a lot and they put up the graph, they talk. But what many they ask and say, it will end for this complaint, or they will go further to push INEC to ensure, say, INEC do the right thing by making that forensic audit. Because some people they talk, say, oh, I go just talk now and I go keep quiet. After I talk this one now, what is the next step? What I go do to press on INEC to ensure, say, they do the right thing and perhaps recheck again. If they don't, they get glitch. Nah. Waiting will happen tomorrow. That's what a lot of people are saying. If they don't experience glitch now, if they come out, come tell us in a glitch, now make this election, the registration go the way it go. Waiting will happen tomorrow. Now, in the midst of all of this, Nigeria's not they tighten their gear now, because it just be like, say, the government, they give them for one hand, they collect for the other hand. If all of you are on the streets of social media, and I go remember, say, yesterday, Videos being the trend. Abike Dabiri post up. So many people even post those videos where get to do with the question and answer, the town hall meeting segment of President Bola Tinubu visit to um, Brazil. Where Ibise come they ask some Nigerians them some questions on what in Ibise did they do, how Ibise, what in Ibise they don't get right and all that. So they come to say, oh, you ask them specifically about their passports. And then they responded, oh, that the passport is now easy, that within 7 days they were able to apply online. They didn't have any physical contact and they got their passports, that things are going on well now and all that. In fact, there are videos flying around. They come begin, in fact, most pro-government supporters come begin, pro-government people come begin push on all those figures. In fact, those videos started trending. As a matter of fact, Olubumitun Jojo and the Minister of Interior started trending yesterday and early this morning and all that. Before the trend go down, trend reach 2 seconds. We don't see say they don't increase the price of passports. You see, that's when Laura talk. That's when Laura talk. I immediately my mind just went to what Laura said. I said, "Oh my goodness, this is fantastic." So it was well calculated. Well calculated. That now waiting Nigerians they talk. Oh, now be made a talker because Nigerians don't they blast the government now. Now be made a talker. Say it ain't well calculated for you to make sure, say, oh, you go for a town hall meeting with Nigerians in Brazil and you ask them questions around their passports and then tell you, can't confess, say things don't they good, they don't praise you for one work, they increase the amount, enter double. Now, to be clear to a lot of Nigerians, before now, before the present administration, you they get, I think, 32 pages of passport with about 15,000 naira. 12,000 to 15,000. Now they use get 32 pages of passports, right? Even though some people been they recount the difficulties in getting passports. A lot of people being talk say that difficulty in getting passports now because of President Muhammad Buhari administration say they've been deliberately make getting passport difficult for Nigerians. Nigerians has then realized a lot of Nigerians have been there jackpot a lot, so they made it a bit difficult for Nigeria. That's what some people said. That's what part of Nigerians they talk at that time. But when this government came into power, of course, Olubumitin Jojo worked very hard to make sure, say, then up the game. But then the passport price increased. It increased. And I'm not sure, say, you don't even reach better 1.5 year where BC passport price increase. They don't increase them again. Now make I go take that report. Then we'll come back, come begin look at how ADC too don't summer them, and then how Nigerians don't they summer them because of the passport increase. Now the Nigerian Immigration Services has announced an upward review of the cost of obtaining the Nigerian standard passport effective September 1, 2025. According to the statement signed by the Service Public Relations Officer, ACI AS Akinlabi, today, Thursday, the new fees will apply only to applications made within Nigeria. So the review, which only affect passport applications fees made in Nigeria, or if you apply for Nigeria alone, now set a new fee threshold for 32 pages with 5 year validity to 100,000 naira. This is the particular one that you used to do for less than 15,000 naira during Buhari's tenure, and 64 pages with 10 year validity at 200,000 naira. And you know what some people they always talk about when it comes to these things, because at the end of the day, if you say when you go physically to go do them. No way, be say by the end of the day, no go pay extra 50,000 naira on top of each of them. But however, for inside a statement where be say they clarify, the Nigeria where they talk, they say Nigerians in the diaspora remain unchanged. Say their own still $150 for the 32 pages and $230 for the 64 pages for 10 years validity. So say it no change at all at all. However, Nigerians don't they complain. In fact, if you go the streets of social media now, Nigerians they give the federal government buzz, but say what's happen? Go let us breathe. Let the poor breathe. We're choking. We can't breathe. What is going on? You give us one, you don't go wait make it digest, you don't give us another one. So some Nigerians have taken to the streets of social media to condemn the federal government's plan to increase the standard. It is already stated, though, it's starting 1st of September 1st now, when just 2-3 days ago next. So you don't reach already. So now most of them they complain. Nigerians they complain. Where I want to start from, Sam. One ex-user say you should have just rounded it up to 1 million naira. 200K is too small. Reforms are tough, and we must pay the price. Hi, person be name said. This is a TJ virus. Now I saw you talking for Twitter, and then Another person say, "Ona no go rate Nigerians. Ona no rate Nigerians at all. Nigerians are still sleeping. When they wake up, these armed robberies will stop." NDO 99 talk this one. Meanwhile, Triple Olus right say, "Are the people commending these increments Nigerians?" That is people where they comment say they do this increment. Say they be Nigerians at all. Do they live in Nigeria at all? Do they feel what Nigerians are feeling? Is passport now luxury? Something that every Nigerian should at least get? Is it now luxury? Must you commend every police cause every policy rather cause cause our Yoruba must support Yoruba? What happens after Bat leaves office? What you gonna go do? This is relatively expensive. This should be basic document a citizen of every country should have. Reform or no reform, this is expensive for a country where a minimum wage is just 70,000 naira. Nigerians don't they complain. In fact, Nigerians don't even tire for the complaint because streets of social media today tough for inside this matter. Nigerians say, waiting we do now. And I'm not gonna let us breathe in. But the funny thing about Nigerians, we say after this complaint, let us calm down and then they move on to another one. Well, make way enter inside another one. Now, the federal government today, Thursday, don't give the winner of the Teen Eagle Global Final Competition, Nafisa Abdullahi, 200,000 naira. If you remember, I said they promised us they would give her 200,000 naira. Now, the girl come out as the winner among all schools for inside the world, global. She emerged the global winner of various categories of the prestigious academic competition where it be said the organizer. For instance, inside a special recognition ceremony for inside Abuja today, Thursday, the Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, alongside the Minister of State, now then follow celebrate the girl, give her the money. But Nigerians don't they react to them. Nigerians say, excuse me, how can you give somebody where it be say win a competition across board for the world? The one where be say the what do they call them on Falcons then win the Africa Championship. Oh. But this one they win global competition. Somebody, one person win a global competition. You cannot single her alone to give her 100,000 US dollars. Not even up to 1,000 US dollars. Now 200,000 naira. 200,000 naira. I be my eye they pay me. Make I check the figure again. 200,000 naira now you give her. 200,000 naira. Now you give up. So Nigerians don't they complain, they talk saying no. Say this one no good at all, at all. So 17-year-old, of course, she collect her award today. But the talking gesture don't trigger debate with when compared with the government unfulfilled $100,000 promise to the way BC compete for Super Falcon and of course the D Tigress and all that. Nigerians don't they complain. Nigerians they don't they talk. So which kind of thing be this? So in fact, somebody even said, I think one in Gaza Sita say, "Are you kidding me? Federal government, an international award winner, 200,000 naira. Is it because she is Hausa by origin?" Another person comes, she will say, "Won't it be better to offer her scholarship to attend any university of her choice in Nigeria instead of this 200,000 naira?" Because the money they did very funny. In fact, people don't they complain for social media say, what kind of amount what kind of amount of award is this one that you're even giving to somebody? Which kind award be this one that they give to person? What is it? Well, in fact, as in a drag on, so they don't go drag Oga Bishop Cook and join together. Now, Catholic Bishop of Secretary Diocese, Matthew Hassan Kuka, he don't come under heavy criticism on social media after appearing on a Rice television where he was perceived to have defended Bola Tinubu's government. Now, public commentator, some people they just they talk say they go dig out a video of going answer right television when they talk say for a government like ours you should do this, you should do that. Now people say so Oga, you wear your cassock or you dress as a priest, come inside television. You don't know any other thing when you go talk for television now to come support President Bola Tinubu administration. People be they talk say, well, before now he wasn't supporting this administration. He been they really critique this administration. But since they come make another pro chancellor of I think the University for inside Kaduna State and all that. Now since that time, like be say it can't be like say it don't change, it don't calm down, don't tone down. That now we say people begin to talk. So what do you expect now? Since it be said they make him a pro chancellor, what do you expect them to do now? He will get to, of course, talk in favor of people where be say give them appointment. But is it really about appointment or conscience? That's a question way lots of people they ask. should this be, yeah, Kaduna University, pro chancellor of Kaduna University? People say, so should this be about appointment or actually your conscience and what's in your conscience fit let you do or not do? Okay, now just moving on to another conversation. The Minister of Interior, Olumimetunji, don't talk say the president don't announce a policy where go provide lifetime salary benefits to senior officers when they retire from the rank of deputy controller, controller, or commander general and above. Now, the policy, a major boost to officer welfare, was approved by President Bola Tinubu. Now, the minister announced this today while speaking at the 2025 ministerial retreat to ABC David. So people come to talk say, okay, is this another way to make sure you calm down the minds of senior officers so that they won't be involved in anything? Is this another way? That now question what people they ask, oh, let me ask that question. By the way, phone lines are open. We could begin take your thoughts and reactions to some of this conversation where we say we don't get tonight. As they take your questions, I think I already posted this here. So okay, so we can start taking your thoughts and reactions on the conversation. I think I don't already post the link under here, but make her repost the link very quickly while I quickly brush up other conversation. Them sharply, sharply. Okay, so yeah, so that is it. So in case it be so that it be say retired people, them they no go fit get mind to act or do anything at all at all. Now, make we go through some of the things that what they plague on our country. Even the federal government don't talk say the malnutrition where they worry Nigerian children. Say not be only one, or say na three-dimensional malnutrition. But the question go be say, as federal government identify this three-dimensional malnutrition, waiting be the steps where they take to mitigate it. We know say for countries where we see things they happen when they don't see say things they like this and they talk for their people, they go make food available. I mean, we don't get a lot of people call in here talk say food no be problem for some people. In fact, the problem we go get for some countries, food no go follow inside. If your problem are 99, food no follow for one of the problems we be see if you get because somehow you would always have something to eat. That now waiting people they talk. But for inside this case, identifying say we get triple layer of malnutrition problem for inside Nigeria. What would be the ideal thing with government will be say getting people for mind supposed to do to use cushion the effect of this malnutrition? That na question we BC people they ask. Well, phone lines are open. You could begin take your calls, your reactions for inside the conversation. As I go straight inside NMPCL now, go visit Ogabayo Ojulari. As EB said, the group chief executive officer of the National Petroleum Company Limited. You don't come and contact say, hey, say them day after in life, oh, they're coming for me, oh, they're coming for me. Oh, what did I do to them? Oh, they want to make sure that they stop me after all the reforms I'm stopping. But you never tell us about 210 trillion naira we lost. Where the money day? We will come back, we will take this call. Hello, good evening and welcome.
Good evening,
Sir,
Precious.
sir, you're welcome, sir. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Richard.
Richard.
I'm calling from Doha.
You're welcome, Richard. Go ahead, let's hear you.
Yeah, what I want to say, Precious,
Sir?
I want to tell you,
Mm-hmm.
if you see, I want to make a promise. If you see any, right from the time Bishop Kuka accepted the appointment, if you see anywhere where you don't criticize or condemn any of the killings, where don't they happen? From the time when they accept that appointment, the vice chancellor.
But I tell you
see
now. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. If you see any video or any comment where Bishop Kuka condemned the killings where happen for Nigeria, I'm going to give you 200,000 naira.
How about me?
Because he have my WhatsApp.
How about
Yeah,
me? I
my
give you.
He have my WhatsApp. If you bring it, send it in my private chat. Send your account number. Yeah.
Thank you. This is what you give. Thank you so much. This is what you give me the real homework. Thank you so much. All right. So on a be part of those, if say they drag Bishop Kuka, say it be like say they defend the appointment, so it be say they give up. Why? But why? 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 All right. So going back to Ogabayo Jewelry. Today, Thursday, Nine talk this one. He raised the alarm over threats to his life and those of companies' management staff. Say both him and the management staff they don't under threat. Larry talk say he only offense now introducing reforms for inside the oil and gas sector in line with the mandate where President Bola Tinubu give him to revive the nation's moribund refineries. So now the only sin we commit be that. Say people one day after in life. But then a lot of people they ask say inside that offense where you commit, is it not time for you to also start naming and shaming people the way be say we benefit for subsidy anyhow? Because one of the things that we put us for where we did and that's policy of removing fuel subsidy. And that's in a part of the problem what we get right now. So if fuel subsidy in a part of the problem we get, people waiting involved in that scam. People don't even look at the legitimate people waiting involved in the scam itself. Why don't you also name and shame them so that Nigerians go back here? At least if those powers that be, then they your neck, then no go plenty past Nigerians the way say go back here. And then Nigerians gonna talk say, why say get to be as you take over office, now we'll find that 210 trillion naira don't disappear. That money is just too much to waka anyhow. That money they too much. It did too much to waka anyhow. People they talk say that money they too much. Even though see some people don't they alert say that money will disappear because they look at using that money for election. The ruling party they look at using the money for election. But is that money not too much? Is that money not too much to just disappear? And we never hear anything about the money. They too much. That's a question we basic people they ask. Well, Nigerians, phone lines are open. Oh, yeah, let's start taking your thoughts and reactions, right? So kindly call us very quickly 0817 029 4077. That's the number to call 0817 029 4077. Or you follow the link and then join us straight for Inside the Studio. I have a person from my backyard. I hope you want to join us. Mr. Tony Ebo, welcome.
Hmm. Hello, Precious.
Sir,
Long time. Sorry
welcome.
for the past some times I've not been able to join you.
It's
I
okay.
appreciate your media services.
Thank you. Where are you the
Yesterday
callers?
I tried
Where are
to,
you the callers from?
from Los Angeles.
Oh, okay, you're welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yesterday I tried to connect with you when you were
Mm,
discussing with Yunus Atanko, Dr. Yunus
mm,
Atanko.
mm.
Unfortunately, the system was not. I don't know what happened. I was not able to. I was not
There
seeing
were
anything. I was not hearing anything.
there were too many calls. Too many calls yesterday. The calls have been too
Yes.
plenty yesterday. No vex.
Yes. No problem.
Mm,
No, no best. I'm just letting you know.
thank
Mm. Anyway, today the topic today is about this Atiku and Atiku. If Atiku is going to
you.
step down, Atiku is a spoiler. I don't think he's going to step down. And from what I saw yesterday, it appears that Atiku is working underground for Tinubu because somebody told me that last time in that example that Tinubu settled in after the election. I don't know if it's true anyway, but these
Mm,
are rumors we heard. Yes, so we have to be very careful. The man may be a spoiler. So what I think Obi should do is just to look for another party, and I'm happy he's not in a hurry, to join any of those parties. It's good like he's waiting and watching to see the best place to go.
mm.
And with the obedience, we are ready. We are here. We are campaigning. And from what Tinubu said yesterday, I've already joined the block, created my own block.
Okay, so I'm supposed to
So
send you guys. I'm supposed to send you guys some link. The link is the link of a tweet he already tweeted. Is on his Twitter page. So what I would do, I'm not sure everyone is on Twitter. So because of saying not be everybody feed the Twitter, what I go do, I go copy the text to the tweets and I go send them to everybody. Unfortunately, I don't know who they Nigeria, who know they Nigeria for this WhatsApp one at the community. So I go send that to everybody. So
yeah,
that everybody go
no
just.
problem.
I'll do that later this evening or tomorrow morning.
Yeah, my
Go ahead,
WhatsApp
please.
with you now, I think is a US number.
I don't
The
know.
one
I can't tell. I don't know
yeah.
anybody personally, so I can't tell.
Okay, the
Thank
number is
you.
not showing there. All right.
No,
So
the
thank
number
you
is
very much.
showing,
I
but
already
I
have.
wouldn't know by your name now because I wouldn't know through the number alone because names are not attached to
Oh,
the. Yes,
really? Okay.
yes.
My name is Sonebo, but I will try and see if I can spell it up for the name to show on your side, because I know
All
people
right.
see it
So
when
this
you
thing
call me.
about Atiku, so this thing about Atiku being a spoiler, for
Yes.
Peter, of course, we don't hear these things so many times. In fact, according to them, say, oh, there are even
Uh,
gossips. When I say they're a noisy place, there is even gossip that say Atiku would have top custom man. Say Atiku still get big hand for customs. In fact, he gets strong hand for customs. And part of the deal, now, say if say you still want to dey control your block of customs things, just
yes.
make sure say So they did all those that some people say things in a conspiracy theory. You understand? Say not just
Yes.
talk. Why some people feel say not true. So people just feel say na deal way clock. Say you still they get money from government, customs and all that. So
Uh,
if say you want to dey make their money,
exactly.
or you do like this, make it be say we do like this. And the only person who can cut such a deal, na Peter Obi, according to them, say now all this na rumors, by the way. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much for
Thank you
calling.
very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well
Thank
done.
you.
All right. Hello, good
Yeah,
evening
take
and
it.
welcome.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, please. Welcome, sir. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Fabulous. I'm calling from London.
You're welcome, Fabulous.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
thank you. I tried calling in yesterday because I wanted to add some words, like to have some chat with Mr. Tanko as
Tanko,
well.
okay.
But it seems you were really busy. You weren't picking up my
It wasn't
calls.
me. Oh. The calls were just way too many yesterday. It was way, and at some point I realized he was tired, so I had to let him go. He promised to come another time, so I'm sure he'll
No,
do so.
okay. And I wasn't know if you can add me to any of the groups, like which I know they did say some stuff about the obedience.
I will send you. I don't belong to any group, but he sent me some links to send across to you guys, which I will do so. Because you're calling me on WhatsApp now, so that means I have your WhatsApp in my, so I'll ensure that I forward to everyone later on.
Okay then. And again, my take, or which I will, because for me, that country, I don't know, like
Which
someone
country,
said,
brother? Which country?
should I call it the country? I don't know.
Now your country. Call the country name. Now your country. You can't run away and leave your shadow, okay?
What can we do? Because like we now, for me now, I have a lot of investment there, which I have to also protect.
Hmm.
You get my point?
Yes, I do.
But the government is not happy. The government is not happy. It's like sometimes I keep asking myself, how did this happen? How did they allow this kind of a person to even climb to the seat of that power as the number one seat, the number one office, which everybody needs.
Now that process be this what they talk about now, because if you keep quiet again, another person will enter again and will continue the same complaint. That's the process we're talking about now.
Because I don't know, because like you said, because everybody have to come together now to see how they can put heads together because we believe so much in this Peter Obi. We believe that he is the one that can even help in restructure the country law, redirect that country to the right position. Because people that shouldn't be close to power, because like you said, that you can't leave the country for lunatics or lunatics to take control.
I not talk lunatics, so
Don't you see the way? Because these people have no idea of what they are doing. They have no idea at all. They have no idea. They don't even have anything to offer to that country. And the so-called, the Nigerians themselves are not even happy. How can you people continue to reward criminals, continue to praise criminals, or every
are you not part of you people? Where are you from? You from Afghanistan, brother?
I don't know. Because I don't know. I don't know what to say again. I don't know.
You must also join hands with us and ensure that we get things right in our country. In our country. Thank you.
We know that. Because like I said before, many of us would like to come back. Would like to come back home. Like we see other people now. Like I have a lot of friends now. Some of them are so proud. After some time, I'm going back to where I come from to spend 2-3 weeks holiday. But like we now, before we can say okay, well, we have to think twice. I don't know if you understand.
Yes, I do.
Part of you people, where are you from?
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I can hear that whole back from your end, and it's quite distracting. Hello, good evening, and welcome. Good evening, welcome, sir. What's your name, sir? Where are you calling from?
My name is Patrick. I'm calling from UK.
Sir Zeke, calling from UK. You're welcome.
Okay, this is my first time calling your station.
Oh, congratulations. Thank you so much. I don't get Bella or Shekera, but don't, do it for you.
I understand.
Mm.
You are doing a great job.
Thank
I
you,
tried
sir.
calling you yesterday, but was quite busy when you did with our unit Satanko.
Okay, sir.
You know, we
Okay.
all are interested in making sure that our vote counts,
Mm-hmm.
And like you rightly said at the beginning of the show, they don't start the mago for Osho State. So the opposition, the ADC, because PDP is gone. PDP, they are working for Tinubu.
Is that what you see?
So,
Is that what you think?
anybody that joins the PDP is practically working for Tinubu at the moment. Because if they truly want to unseat Tinubu, I will say it. I'm obedient, but I'm going to be fat and factual over this issue. If ADC present Obi will be recapped again.
Why?
It is very clear to everyone that Obi cannot fight the likes of Jagaban.
So
he's not honorable enough.
So he needs the ADC to fight him. So why would it be a problem if ADC adopts him as their consensus candidate?
ADC, this Islamophobia in Nigeria, it is gradual process. Obi have made it open. The 2023 election was quite obvious that Obi won, but it was clearly his votes were clearly stolen. And what did they do? The cabal joined hand and gave it to Tinubu because Atiku probably came third, and they make sure they will get Obi to number 3. So for him not to even have that grace of saying I came second. So it is obvious. Anybody that presents Obi, we Igbos will not take it anymore. We can't be voting for somebody that will not get to Aso Rock at the end of the day.
Right.
So let the truth be told.
So in other words, Obi should not even bother contesting election at all. He should just go and rest.
No.
So what is your point?
My point is that Atiku and Obi should come to compromise. Let Atiku go for first 4 years. Then they will do it like a sharing formula. Obi will now come after 4 years. Like Tinubu help in bringing up.
So you think you think that Atiku Abubakar, a northerner, would come back now to rule after 4 years, after just 4 years of a southerner? And you think that the rest southerners, remember, it's not only Igbo people that makes up the south. The rest southerners will feel that that is fair enough and will vote for Atiku. Is that what you think?
My sister, if you check apart from military regime, the South have even ruled more than the North. So
no, that is not no way. You can't, no way. Oga, please don't carry propaganda. Don't do that. I'm not a child. Come on, Oga. Don't do that. For the 65 years of Nigeria, you've had not ruled more than 45 years or more than 40 years. What are you talking about?
No, I'm not talking of the
Is military not part of ruling? Is military what? What is military? Military is what? Oga, no, you don't go come on military. Military now waiting they call them. Not be rule, they rule Nigeria then. Do you know that under military, now they create the states and where they put on for problem, we make on a feel so that they marginalize for Southeast? Not be under military. So why are you exempting that? No. I'm asking you. Now during military regime, now they make most of the policies will make you the Igbo feel marginalized. So why are you removing military regime from the times that we've had leadership in Nigeria? Why?
My brother, my sister.
So wait, just hold on, not vex, Oga. So assuming, just hold on. So assuming, say, North don't rule, Nigeria is 60 waiting years old, I'll be 65, I'll be 67 years now, about. So as you may say, let's say Nigeria is 65 years old and not don't rule for 45 years out of the 65 years, right? So you say make we delete that 45 years, like say it don't happen because sorry, military rule for 45 years. So make we come out, assuming say a military, make we come out that 45 years when military rule. I want to understand you.
You want Obi since 2023 with all it was so emotional.
So your only appeal is that for the only way to in your mind now, the only way to unseat Tinubu na for Atiku to rule. That's what you're saying.
If anything happens, God forbid, if anything happens to Atiku before the time, then
can I blow your mind? Can I blow your mind? Can I blow your mind? There are Southerners that will tell you that. In fact, not just Southerners. In fact, I hope you're not counting Middle Belt as part of the Northerners. Because the entire Middle Belt to go tell you, say, instead of the power to go to North again, they would rather let Tinubu remain. So what you're doing is for you to say, oh, that is what people are saying. I am the one who's it. I analyze politics on Nigeria, and I will tell you. I'll tell you. So
what are you doing? Tinubu supported Buhari that contended the best, one of the best.
So is that why South will just do 4 years and not to take over again? That's the question, because there are genuine agitations.
APC is a cause. So anything that will take out APC.
So Obi cannot be that anything. Okay, sorry, let's even remove Obi. Let's even remove Obi. So let's even remove Obi. So a Sheyi Makinde from a PDP. A Sheyi Makinde from PDP and Amechi cannot be the person to remove Tinubu if it's not Atiku.
Amechi either does not have that electoral value. We can have practically destroyed Amechi.
And you think that Atiku is the only person with electoral value? I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much.
Being a Fulani, the Northerner is the only person that
oh, so the rest of Nigeria, so all of una for Nigeria now don't make up on a mind, say una no get value. Every value you have as a Nigerian is the value that the North gives to you. That's what you're saying now.
The corruption in Nigeria have been so deep that
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Make I no let you vex too much. No vex, sir. Thank you so much. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, really. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, phone lines are open, no? All right. Begin to call us. Let's get to take your thoughts and reactions on the conversation. Wow. I don't want to talk plenty. Make it not be like say I carry the matter for head like eh? Okay, make I go to people don't plenty for inside my studio. Well, make I go answer this person first and I enter inside backyard. Hello, good evening and welcome. Sir?
How are you? Precious.
I'll get your beard your chat from Denmark. How are you? Mazi, Igadi.
You're very, very sweet and very
stop it, I like it.
And very brilliant, yeah?
Oh, thank you, sir.
We used to say, why am I carrying a lawyer
now? Oh yeah, bring the groom prize, not be the bride. Both bride and groom prize, bring and the corner. Me go chop them with my mouth. Thank you.
And everything got there, your brain.
Thank you, sir.
Look at the way you look at it, you're very, very, you don't even look at what is going on in Nigeria. It's not affecting you at all. God is so kind.
God, stop amo. But God is very kind to me. But no whine me. Well done. Go ahead.
You're doing very, very well.
Thank you, sir.
You see, Nigeria I'm no more angry for what is going on there.
Why?
You know why I'm no more angry for what is going on there? I was 19 years when my father died. And the Atiku is approaching 80 years. And the Atiku cannot produce somebody like me. Even the one who is president today, his son cannot challenge me. So the same faith I have that even if it's the next 50 years to come, none of them, if they like, let them rule that country for the next 50 years. Their children will not challenge my own children. Because there is nothing upstairs to deliver. If they like, look at the man who is getting old. At 67 years here, you have to retire. I'm relaxed for your pension. So what is he looking for?
But meanwhile, our life expectancy here now 56 years old, I'll be 53. So they reduce every day. So at 50 something, we're ready to die.
It's because there is no job. It's in Nigeria is one of the places when 50% die, they will be throwing the what they call it, the cups like a bird, throw it go
goes this side, throw it, go this side, throw it. Then we be dancing like saying a small picking, I die. Now 100 years person, I die. That be what did happen there.
All right, go ahead, make your contribution, sir.
It's no more disturbing me because I know that before these people enter, you know when we started, you know how we started. I said everything. That nothing good is coming out of there. I saw it. And I said it. So I am not worried for what is going on there anymore. God will keep on showering blessing upon you.
All right, thank you, sir.
We the children of God, with the light always shine upon us. Nobody can stop it.
Amio.
The light made it.
Amio.
We will be the marvelous winner at the end of the day.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you, sir. God bless you too. Hello, good evening and welcome. Hello. Hello, welcome. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, please, welcome.
My name is and I'm calling from Spain.
Oga Idogeni, welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. And in fact, I was very yesterday. I didn't have the time to join.
Sorry.
But I watched this evening, Dr. Taku.
Yes.
And I was very blessed. So, in fact, I want to talk about three issues. But before the issue of that, the person, either the girl or the boy that won and that won that competition.
Yes, okay, yeah, the young lady, now young girl, 17-year-old.
Okay. And Kuka with the registration. Yeah. Before I go to the thing that I jot down here, I want to respond to the man that was asking question. And why is it that we Southerners we think stupid? Why is it that we talk stupid?
Do we?
Yeah, because that man was saying that he does not want make it vote. Then he come out and don't win. What kind of stupid? He says Peter Obi and Atiku. Which one is more popular? If we have to go by election, you see, the problem that we have in that country is because the institutions are not working. If we have to go clean election like they do in Europe here, if we trust everybody in that country.
All right. So go ahead and go ahead, make you contribute to the other things and when you won't contribute so that you go fit talk to others. Sorry, no vex, forgive him.
This lady we are talking about, you can see that the reward for the competency in Nigeria is like something that people have dug the ground and they bury it. Because if you look at the people that won Africa Cup, we're giving
$1,000. Yes, sir.
With houses for that is.
Yes, sir.
And this is somebody that represents the Nigeria in the world contest.
That is exactly the reason people are complaining. They say, why be like say we don't value people with the intelligence?
No, the thing is that they have politicized it. Because they look at the people that are paying for this one can vote. They look at the officials, those one can vote. That is what is happening. It's politics. Because what is getting is not more than what we are talking about individual. Which makes it difficult for individual to go through than collective effort. And you reward the team that won all the Africa
even up to $1,000 out of $100, because 200,000 naira is not to $1,000. So I'm shocked. You give $100,000, not up to $1,000 to that young lady. In fact, people don't they talk and say that because of say she be Hausa girl. Even though say Hausa people also did for the other team there, but people are just worried. Thank you, sir.
No. It's not because it's an outside girl. It is because of politics. Because he look at these people that are people, look at their age. Just one, he can get votes from this one if he entices them.
No, but this particular girl is 17 years old. She'll be 18 before his re-election. So that's a quick vote he's going to get from her. That one vote secured.
That is only one vote.
Okay, because she know they're popular, so she not get fans we go vote for them. Yeah.
When people are saying Tinubu he has strategies. All these are subtleties. The economy with which they destroy the Nigerian labor. So because they don't always look at positive, they look at negative side. They don't look at the better side of the situation. They look at always the bad side. And that is what they are doing. And so I am not surprised when I heard it. And one thing this Bishop Coca. No, if Coca, it should be very clear, because if you are too fast in your speech to tell the people where the government are getting it wrong, the best thing they can destroy you is by giving you an appointment.
To buy you off.
Yes, now. It not only buy you off. They will use that appointment to destroy your reputation. Because number one, you cannot be able to speak against them. And everything that you will need to be able to succeed, they will throw it. And people will now ask you, I think you said if you reach your turn, you would have do better.
All right. All right, sir. Thank you. Make a later that stop. People they wait for us.
That's exactly what the government ought to try so that
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Please, I want to talk about the registration of the election.
I will say, okay. Go ahead, sir. Just make it quick, please, sir, so that others can contribute.
So, because the truth is that this is another system which they want to manipulate the election by 2027. Except if they do not speak out now, they are going to regret it when it becomes too late.
All right, sir.
Because these people are ready to do anything in order to. This is a new strategy now that the INEC is going to use. And the thing Nigeria want to stand up now, this is the time for us to work them responsible.
Thank you.
Manipulative system that are going to map out.
Thank
so
you.
That at the end of the day, if what comes from a place, they will be able to say, yeah, this place worth it.
All right, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Hello, good evening. Hello. Hello. All right, guess you don't want to talk, so let me go straight to the studio where I have people standing by and waiting. I've spoken to Mr. Tony Ebo. Mr. Mop, good evening. Good evening, Mop.
Yeah, Precious, how are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. How about you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Well, I'm in top gear. Welcome. Thank you.
You're looking out speech in Nigeria. Nigeria is treating you well now.
What can the unrighteous do, my brother?
Nigeria is treating you well. Having said that, thank you anyway for being on your platform. Yeah, let me start from the lady that was given 200,000 naira. What is that? Let me convert it to a dollar. It's $125 precisely.
Hey,
depending on what you use. Yes, if you are using the 1500 or the 1600, so it's between $125 to $129. This is what people here make an hour here. This is what you're giving. Okay, let's start from beginning. I can understand the recognition. It's commendable, okay, for them to recognize that. But that
so you
money
don't
is to
sound
do the
ungrateful, right?
token. That is nothing. What does that tell you about Nigeria? They don't value human development. They don't value human development. That girl should be nurtured. It doesn't matter what tribe she come from. I don't believe in tribe anyway to begin with. That girl should be nurtured. You should be given a robust invest in her, not have to go to college in Nigeria or anything. So what is the purpose of $125? Can anybody tell me? And you give the Falcons 100,000. I'm not against that either, okay, but they have not received it because the other day, I think about last week, the
Yes,
captain of the team,
they are still yet to receive it. They are
right, the
still yet
captain
to
of the
receive
team went and complained that they have not received it. But she's doing well because right now she has signed a professional, not to
contract.
debate, I just
Yes.
want to lecture to some of the people who don't know. She has
Mhm.
signed a professional basketball because she used to play in Spain before. Right now, she'll be playing in France, to PSG. That's why she'll be playing with one Nigerian player. So she has signed a 3-year contract. So they are not hungry at all. So let's put that straight. But you're giving this girl
So
100.
how do you give people who are not hungry more money than a child who obviously needs it?
Exactly. That is the point I'm trying to make. That's why I'm making a comment. A comment about what this guy. The Falcons. They are doing well already. Like I said, I'm not against that giving them the money. But how can you give people who are already doing well? They're already on their professional. They're already at their peak. They're already, and most of them is like about 28, 25, 30, even 32, whatever. You know, they are in their adulthood. But you're talking about 17-year talent. You need to harness that talent, not just acknowledge
And
it.
hers was a
Have a res-
global win, not a continental win.
exactly
A global win.
right. So I mean, anything in education, that guy needed to nurture because he is an exceptional talent. You know, this is the problem I have in Nigeria. They don't do things right. I don't know the purpose of that. Okay, so it doesn't even make any sense. But anyway, so let me pivot to other ones. There's a guy that called here a while ago. I think he was talking about the south, the north, who has raw rule. I have the raw data for people listening. The north, which including the middle belt, they have ruled that country for 42 years. Is the data is there, so it's not something to argue. So the guy, Oga,
I
if you are
did know it was
listening,
about 40
just,
years
just go
thereabouts.
Google my,
Or just
just go fact check me. The North, including the Middle Belt, they have ruled our country for 42 years. The South, they have ruled the country for 19 years and 6 months. So let me break it down. The Igbo has only ruled that country for 6 months. That's Adi and Rosie. The Southwest has ruled the country for 14 years, including the administrator, if you include that. The South Side, 5 years. So the north, which include the middle belt, like I said, the Fulani, the Hausas, they have ruled, they have dominated that country. You know, so that guy that was speaking, maybe he doesn't have the fact to back up what he was saying, but that's not even the issue. I'm never a proponent of this shifting of presidential from one region to other, but this is where we are. We are very tribalistic people until we come out of this, you know, uncivilized way, of ruling or governing the country. But we have to follow it right now. This is where we are. We still have to maintain it until maybe each region has actually, have the chance to rule the country. And of course, we know where the southeast come from. We have never had a chance. So most is nothing. We know what transpired at that particular time. I mean, each region, according to the latest census we have, if it is correct, you have the houses. I think the houses is about 30%. The Fulani is about 6%. The Igbo, is about 15 point, I think 15.5. No, 50, no, the Southwest is about 15.5. The tribe, population wise, the Igbo is about 15.2. So I don't know how accurate that data is. Then the rest of the country make up of the whole population. So this is what I'm trying to say about the zoning. What are they really talking about? Like the APC, I mean, PDP was talking about the zoning. I mean, what is that going to do? If they're going to zone it right now, who is PDP going to zone it? Is it going to be Seyi Makinde? Seyi Makinde that say he's going to vote for Tinubu? What are we saying? Nigeria is just missing, they're just missing from point A to point B. I mean, they never come to a right census. What is actually going on? And you said something earlier about the earlier registration. How long the registration be going on? You said about 7 days,
No, no, no.
right?
It's just been going on for 7 days. Just for 7 days so far. 7 days.
Okay,
The annual
or two
registration.
states. How did they have almost about 400?
In 7 days.
400
It's alarming. It's alarming.
is
It's
it
crazy.
is it a plan to ring the election another Blake?
That is
I
what
mean,
people are saying, and
what is
that's why
going on
ADC
in
is already
Nigeria?
complaining too. That's why the ADC is already complaining. That looks like it's part of the plan already.
So let me go to this Deji and the Peter Obi. Yeah, Obi should sue him if he has the fact. I'm not no people shouldn't throw that Obi shouldn't sue him. He need to be sued. If he has the fact, let him present it in the court. Then it will be the
I
decision will
didn't
be.
discuss that conversation, please. So let's forget about it. It's not
You
worth
don't
it.
think Obi should sue?
No, no, I said I did not discuss that. I don't pay attention to that. If you notice, those are just mere beer parlor
You think
social
it's a
media.
mere distraction?
No, no, no. It's a huge distraction, not a mere distraction. Have you asked yourself? Deja Enjo is from where? He's from Kwara State. Have you asked why he has not responded to what his governor Yaya Bello has been doing? What's the state of politics in his state? So I don't know, but I just feel like
Oh,
these are
he's from Kwara State. Is that
he's
not
from
where
Kwara
all
State.
these is he not where all these henchmen are ravaging the whole state from
So that I don't care.
mostly the
So
Yoruba area?
what this platform is about things that will move us forward and not things that will pull us down in the country. So if I start talking about people fighting and all that, then how long do we keep fighting? So we're looking at things that will move us forward. So I thought not to give credence to that. Thank you.
So my final point is about the increment in the passport. So
Okay.
they went to Brazil and do that showcase that thing, that people like about the passport. Then the next thing they increase the passport,
Mhm.
right? They increase the passport by how many percentage? I don't have the fact here right now.
If you
Um,
look at the percentage since this administration is over 400%. If you look at the percentage since this administration, it's almost 400%. It's crazy.
So they did it. They just gather people for you to praise them that the passport. Well, to a certain extent, the passport is working. I mean, it's supposed to work. It's a little bit better than it was before. The passport office, the way to obtain the passport. But that's a normal thing. We praise them when they don't do
So
nothing.
you do
This is
one
what
thing
we
right,
expected.
you do one
Huh?
thing right, and then you want to rip people off it.
Right. I mean, this is what expected of a country. I mean, when you do
Mm.
something that's very pedestrian, then you want us to come and commend you for what you're supposed to do. I mean, it's a little bit better, it's not even compared to other countries. But this is what is expected of you. It's just like um, some state in Nigeria, with a big flyover and a big highway or big road, we start commending them like we can in Abuja, like he has done something. That is what expected of them here. Nobody even talk about repairing of road. We don't commend them. That's our taxpayer money. That's what is expected of them. But anyway, my final
Thank
point.
you.
I didn't mean to
Okay.
deviate from that. So precious, where is
Sir?
my governor getting about 104 to
Yes,
pay
so
for the
they
civil
pay
servant?
plenty money. I forget to hail and serve. Say go pay MAGA. Another governor don't do minimum wage 90,000 now. So the
No,
point
they say it's already signed.
I'm
About
telling
half.
you, I see another governor is paying 90,000 now. So the point is that these people realize that the 70,000 naira is grossly inadequate. That's the point. And then you realize that the amount of money you pay to doctors in Nigeria is also grossly inadequate.
So
And
the
then the
doctor is
fact
going
that
to be
they're
making
making
about half a million naira, right?
yes, doctors are making about 500,000, which is just basic.
No, no, it's
Very,
just
very basic.
basic, but I'm just saying
Mhm.
because Imo State of the whole Southeasterners, in terms of in terms of internal generated revenue, they are lacking behind, but they have the highest allocation. So according to Hope, he
That,
has
that
been
is that is what you get when you key to the center. Thank you, Mr. Mope. Let
Well,
me speak
anyway,
to
let me let
others.
you
I
go. Thank you,
appreciate you.
Precious. Okay.
Thank you. Thank
All
you
right.
so much. All right. Hello, good evening and welcome. Sir, good evening. Welcome, sir.
Good evening. Emeka from Germany.
Well, sorry, what's your name?
I said Emeka from Germany.
Oh, hi, Emeka. You're welcome. Go ahead, please.
Good, thank you. This is my second time of calling.
Congratulations. Sorry, I don't get shakari. I could just shake hand for you.
Don't
Welcome.
worry, everywhere good.
Thank you. Welcome.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate all you are doing, really. Because if we say make we quiet for Nigerian matter, the thing goes too much. So we need
to talk. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so we need to talk. So make I put mouth more.
I beg, help me put mouth.
Again, what I want correct because I know some of our people, Nigerian people, if we don't cross come this other side of the world, so when they say Nigerians are this and Nigerians are that, Nigerians are this, we are all the same no matter what. The truth remains this environment. You know, when you are in another environment, I don't feel it like myself now, for example, when I was in Nigeria, I have a different character perspective than when I'm.
So why you not get that same character where you get for Nigeria for there?
Yeah, that is where I want to go. The thing is this: I think, let me just put it this way: we started from a wrong foundation. Man, just take out like Apostle Suleiman or that bureaucracy or something like that. You know, I think it's from also black man stuff like that. But at least with this, is it?
Go ahead, I can hear you.
Okay. So with this, with this development and everything going on in the world today, I believe everybody should be exposed on what is good and what is bad. The thing is this: based on the corruption system, you know, there are people. You get people where they enjoy well on that corruption. That one is certain. So they don't want it to stop. But what is the fact and what is the truth? The truth is, when corruption is less, the more people enjoy. When corruption is less, then you will see development. For instance, when you give somebody money for project, he do what he asks them to do. Before you know it, in 3, 4, 5 years, you will see everywhere change. Then people will have the mindset of, you know, as it is here, you go to your work, you come back, you have your money, you live a normal life. You don't need all those stress because why? All these things has been put in place by good leaders. You understand? So, what we need now for Nigeria is we don't need to start to count from the 40 foundations where we don't get before. Like you say, we need to find a way forward. And my own way forward is number one, we have to fight for a good leader because this our Oga Tinubu is where the man enter. Waiting with because I really followed the election right from 2022 when Peter Obi come out.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all there because everybody see the man as good person. I'm not just seeing him. He identify himself. He clarify himself. He make everything known to the public that even nobody if he say okay, you do this one.
You go help me just do quick so that I go talk to others.
So these are the things. So we see that competence in the man. You understand? So we believe in him, and we know that even the corrupt leaders know that this guy is fit for the job. But the problem is they are still paying people to bring him down. They are still doing all sorts of things which will not stop us from doing what we are doing or what we are supposed to do. You understand?
Okay.
So, yeah, what we are supposed to, because since our last president, Buhari, we don't get this kind of strong politics campaign from early stage, you know, but this man will come put us for this kind of thing. We have no choice than to, you know, just bear the remaining small years we remain and to, you know, get our victory. So what we need to do as Nigerians, that to try, because I know many people are fighting because at the end, Jonathan, this, the one there, all these out, maybe like 4 or 5 Southerners want to come and contest as president, which will destabilize the vote in the South. That one a certain matter. Because we know since we have talked about South and North, there is always everything equality. There is always good, you know, it's always good for you to make justice to be equal to everybody. No need for say this one 10, this one 2. Let everybody enjoy. At least hold up onto that competence state when everybody can choose leader with competence. We know we'll get there. That's small. So for now, we'll continue with our South and North. So my own appeal is if everybody fit support one person, because if I call in now and say that person really support one person where they know say the competence for the South to challenge Tinubu, then we can get it right. Even if INEC they want to, because I know when you say reform INEC, we know it will be difficult, but if we are serious, if I put it that way, if we are serious, we can achieve that. You understand? It depends on the mindset of the masses. So all this weaponizing of poverty, taking people mind outside, people are going gaga crazy. All those systems where the government they bring everybody down, because you cannot be an insane person and think right. So if they can do it like that, one person for the South, it will be very clear for the whole thing. And if they want to support, at least we know person where we say the youth and everybody have been clamoring for somebody that has been showing himself regularly, not to say he do and say in that space or something. He has been doing it constantly. So we know that person say he did there. You understand? So if we can push our support as we are doing it small, push out small, I think we can be there, because I know one competent leader enter Nigeria in 2 years, the story has changed. That's the final thing. And once people test that good life, that as we come here, you must get different orientation. That one is setting. You see, corruption will less when everybody see that there are jobs, there are lights, there are roads, living normal life. We will talk less and do more. You understand?
Thank you.
But now we are talking more and doing less. So I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, if we can at least achieve that for now. One leader competent in the South, then push our support, both INEC and everything.
So not be only this talk you go talk, as you talk and put your mouth together, make sure say they push to your people within Nigeria, make sure say them say them get the right person. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I really want the country to put so many of us here.
Thank you. Do enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, sir. I catch you. Good evening, sir.
How are you, Precious?
Thank you, sir. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm so happy to get through today. I've been trying. In fact, I first of all tried to call you on WhatsApp.
I saw the way you've been moving on. I saw the way you've been running up, and then I said, "Oh, God, just stay one place and they come for you." Welcome, sir.
Yes, this is Emmanuel again from Houston, Texas.
You're
welcome. What happened is that at Tinubu and Atiku, the only threat to them is Peter Obi. That is the only threat to their ambition. Now, I asked a question here on this platform weeks ago. I said that Tinubu will not rig the election. I mean, it's not in doubt. He will definitely rig it. But what are we going to do? I asked that question, and that is what I want people to concentrate upon. Right now, the rigging has started with the registration you are highlighting. Even from the figures, you can see it. Everybody can see it. Osun State alone. I mean, this is unprecedented.
I don't know, sir. So I don't know if you listened to Dr. Eunice Atanko yesterday. He said that this time around that they are willing to, if the elections are not free and fair and are rigged, that they will protest. There will be protest and there will be resistance to that.
Good. I listened to him. That is, and I'm happy he says so. But from the South, I have not heard any voice, the kind of voice. I mean, it's unfortunate that people like Dele Adeyanju, and I want to let you know that it is part of their plan. Even though Dele Adeyanju have been, I mean, yes, sorry, I said Deji Adeyanju, that's right. Thanks for the correction. Yes, I'm surprised at him. I mean, the way, I mean, what he did. When I read when I read everything he said about Obi, I was, oh my God. Why would somebody, I mean, how could somebody be questioning the integrity of Obi? And they are now setting in doubt of the records of what he did when he was governor. After some other governors have served 8 years after him or even more. I think it was Mbino that succeeded Obi, if I'm not wrong. And that guy, Obed, that's right, and was accused of corruption, of embezzling 139 billion naira. So, and I think it was Soludo or somebody was saying that he doesn't have the records of what of all the savings that they were saying Obi did. How are you supposed to see the records after somebody there's subsequent governors after Obi squandered the money and also? But if he wants to see it, he was a central bank governor. He's supposed to know how to trace all those things. All these people, they are just ganging up against Peter Obi, and I don't want Obi to fall into their trap. They are setting trap for him here and there. What Adeyanju is coming out to do now is part of the trap. They want him to come into the he must not go in, and it is true he has to defend his name, but he must not go and drag himself in the gutters like pigs. I mean, when pigs roll in the gutter, you don't join pigs. I mean, because I can't understand why that guy should come after Obi, if not for something, for an ulterior motive. Why now?
But people also wonder, because I mean, here's a tweet he had made some years back. I think in 2020,
Yeah,
what now? Let me see the year this was made. He had made a tweet in 2016 supporting Peter Obi.
yeah.
That, I mean, Peter Obi is the kind of mentors we should always hype in this country, not clowns like Fashola, etc. So, what many will wonder where that look. So, but it's
That's
okay.
exactly what I'm
10 minutes to
saying.
wrap up. I talk to others.
So okay, so I will let me round up. What I want Obi to do is that for him to pick, definitely he should not go to PDP. He must avoid PDP. If it's possible to go back to Labour Party and reconcile every party together. So
But he's in Labour Party, hasn't left.
yes, that is where he should concentrate. The coalition, definitely, Atiku will upstage him in the coalition, ADC. As long as Atiku is not ready to go, I mean, to leave the space for him in coalition, his best option is the Labour Party. He should just stay in Labour Party and get all the followers to concentrate, because what they are doing is that they want to divide the obedience to in such a way they won't know which is which, where he is. He must avoid that. He should concentrate on Labour Party. Yes. He should find a way to get to Abure and all those people and see, apart from that man, Apampa, who was used initially, he can still reconcile with Abure and others and then stabilize the Labour Party.
All right.
That is my contribution. Right. Okay. So
Yeah, thank you.
thank you. Thank you, Precious.
Okay.
Marvelous,
Thank
Precious
you.
MB. That's right. All
Sir.
right.
Thank you, sir. Bye. Hello, good evening and welcome.
Hello, Precious.
Sir,
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How about you?
Good evening. You're looking very sweet.
Oh, stop it. I
Honestly,
like
what
it.
that person says.
Thank you.
Nigeria is treating you very well.
Don't say that, though.
Yes.
Don't let Tinubu hear you. Make you no raise and raise am. You know, as Laura talked the other day, Tinubu, if you dey hear me, raise and next thing passport go times 2. I beg, not talk too much when they no raise am. How you want take day where you did they protect me? Are you God? Will you be here and there at the same time? Welcome. Please, please.
So that we can continue to give us latest news.
Thank you. Please remind me your name and where you're calling from, sir.
So my name is Simon.
Okay.
I'm calling from Bristol.
You're welcome. You're welcome, sir.
Precious,
Sir?
yesterday we had a discussion here.
Yes, we did.
I think Tanko was here. We had a discussion.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was expecting you to send those feedback.
I will send them today. You people should have mercy on me now. I don't get paid for this job people are giving me. Oh. This is a passion, it's a pro bono thing. I still have something I do that pay me. So people should just be bearing with me when I can't meet up like that.
We know, but the way Nigeria is hot, it's getting hot.
I will send the links to you. So as I said, he sent me the link. I realized that it's a link to a post he already made on Twitter. And I felt it would be unfair to just send the links to everyone because I am certain that maybe not everyone would be on Twitter. So I am going to copy the words, the subject of or the everything in that tweet, and then I'll send it to you, on what format. That's what I'm doing, and you get it, please.
Thank you. I will also need to I know we will discuss about putting some things in place.
Okay.
So I will need to have a one-to-one with him also.
Not a problem. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Let's know what you want to discuss, then I can pass it on to him and then give you his email.
But I sent you a message on WhatsApp. You hardly respond. So that's
I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'll check through. I'll look through and I'll respond. Forgive me, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
I will do that. Hopefully, we'll hear from you.
Thank you.
Tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
Yesterday was a very, 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 very nice meeting.
Thank you.
A lot of people spoke after I spoke.
Yes.
I was following everything. And you can see the line, even the guy that comes from Switzerland, the guy that comes from, it's all consistent. When he was saying that they reduced ticket for people to Nigeria, let me tell you, Precious, I said it yesterday. The people that can really rescue Nigeria right now, majority of them are not in Nigeria.
So what is stopping you people?
This Jakarta syndrome and all this COVID time, a lot of Nigerians, they left out of frustration. Some sold their house and everything. There's nobody that want to stay abroad, even myself. We all want to come back home. I was investing in Nigeria just during that election. I hope that Obi will win, and then suddenly things happen upside down, and we slow our investments. The way we slow, that's why direct foreign investment has dropped. Nobody wants to be a part of failure. Now, you were just saying something about it. I didn't really follow up what he actually said that Obi is sowing.
Oh, I did not discuss that though. So, he's been talking about a lot of things about Peter Obi, that Peter Obi, it's a fraud, is not who he says he is, a lot of things. So I think Peter Obi's lawyers sent him a letter, and then he goes ahead insulting Peter Obi further to say that that Peter Obi is a fraud that campaigns himself as a messiah, that because in fact, I just thought that it's like more like a street side talk, so that's why I didn't want to bring it. But basically, people are now angry that why would Obi have to sue him? That a lot more is said about Tinubu, and Tinubu hasn't sued anyone. But people said the things that I said about Tinubu, are they true or false? The one that I said that he said about Peter Obi, is it true or false? So that's basically it, and I feel like it's not worthy of.
There's one lady that called him yesterday.
Laura, Tanko, yes.
Thank you. She said something that I followed yesterday that was so important. He said you need an image person.
Yes. But we have agreed now. It's not, the ball is not in you people's court now. We have agreed with Dr. Tanko now. It's now with you people in the diaspora now. No.
We don't want to involve Peter because he's a busy person. So there are people that should be on the ground working.
That is why within you people's diaspora meeting now, you people should be the one to do it now. He has given go ahead now that you people should go ahead and do what you have to do.
You see, she said something that was so touching. You know what she said? That if Tinubu is going to Japan or India, he's always going with boat to go and beg, making Nigeria look useless.
I heard all the things she said. We already solved that problem yesterday.
So, the issue now is this guy is stupendously rich. He has stolen so much. I don't want to use word stolen. He has gotten so much money.
Where did you see him steal the money?
Thank you. That's what I don't want to use. So he has got so much money in his account a strong Peter Obi supporter. What happened now? He can be going around because money is good. Look, I saw Taribo West. I'm not cutting you. Taribo West came before Tinubu won the election. He came with all these old footballers. They were just singing praise and praying for him to come. She mean they got money. They got money. When Peter Obi died, what did he say? Did he not see that Tinubu is happening to them? It is happening. So everybody will taste Tinubu's pill. The pill that is given, they will taste it. The one they taste first, they will vomit it. And that is the kind of politics the man play. But you see, he's not winning. Even Tinubu himself is not winning. He's struggling. He's using money. Look at what's happening in ADC. Look at what all these things are money. Billions are going along the sea to people to make them fall into his line. But you know, they said silent like the dog that is the fattest dog. A lot of Nigerians know what you want. The problem of our judiciary, the problem of INEC are the two major problems that is difficult to overcome. So we all need to come together. We all need to speak collectively to be able to go through. Now, when you look at PDP, we look at PDP bringing Peter Obi to come and join them. It's a very good thing. And I'm happy that he paused. He has not made any decision. Because you know what? There are a lot of trap. There are a lot of trap that they are setting for him. I will use what Tinubu is setting trap. The Tinubu nightmare, his major nightmare, and his major headache. You know the person? Is Peter Obi. Peter Obi is his nightmare. In fact, the party that
you get question well.
Why did we go and have a meeting with Abu? Because they want to give an open channel for Peter Obi to lead the coalition. Because the coalition now is so, the North have held the coalition, all of them have embraced it. And if Obi can get that North vote, my dear, before 11 o'clock, Tinubu is finishing the election. So he knows. So he wants to pull him away from there. And again, I'm not going to say anything bad about anybody like maybe Atiku or anybody because it's not been nice. Because I don't know what is playing between Atiku and Obi. There might be something playing, but I'm not going to say anything in the public that I don't know. However, the issue is that Obi right now is mingling with a lot of people who actually are not straight like him. Because Obi is someone you can tell. He's a very honest person, he's very open. He's somebody that can actually move Nigeria. We all know that. But because he has to go through this process, he's actually mingling with people. Now, the other day, what is his man? The vice president was telling him his, what's his name again?
Shetima.
His, his vice candidate when they last Dati
Okay.
can see how serious he is when it comes to this election. Because Dati has information. Dati has some information as a northerner. People are telling him things behind the scene.
Thank you.
The coalition, they are actually using Obi's fame to move that coalition. And he's telling Obi, no, this is what is happening. But now, it's going to be the last minute, there's nothing to play. You see, when the election is going to be split, it's the end of this year. And I like what you told Dr. Atiku yesterday, that this is the time, you have time now to start planning. Time to start putting things now in place. When the fire begins to burn, it is those things you put in place that will be doing the work for you.
All right.
So
Thank you. Thank you,
it's time
sir.
for us to begin to look at it in that way. How can we work out things? So that
Well, the ball is in your court
Nigerians
now.
want to
The
start
ball is in
somewhere.
your court, so you guys should also strategize. I mean, you have a lot of so you guys. So I'm sending the links across. The links that were forwarded to me across to all of you. So you guys just get on the job.
We are ready to gather people. If it is 100, if it is 1,000, we will gather them. And by now, we want to sit down. They should come over here and have a general meeting with us. We will open an account. Even if it's here in the UK, we'll open an account. Let's open an account. We'll be donating money, even if it's £10 or £20 every month. Between now to that election time, you will see how much money they will make.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay.
Thank
So
you, sir.
I will expect to hear from you
No problem. You will. You will hear from me. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Thank you,
sir.
precious.
Bye, sir.
It's a delight talking to you.
Thank you. Always a delight to hear from you too.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Yes.
Bye. All right. So let me just speak with Mr. Edwin. It's almost time for me to run. Mr. Edwin is at the backyard. Good evening, sir. Welcome.
Precious, good evening. How are
Welcome.
you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. How are
Yes. Yeah, I'm fine. And you?
you? I'm great. I like to say that.
Okay. Okay. Well, I have been listening attentively to all that you've been saying. What I want to draw your attention to is that all that is happening or currently happening with INEC registration, with the figures we are having from Osun State and the likes, shouldn't surprise anyone. You know,
Why?
like as I've always said, we are dealing with Tinubu. We are dealing with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We are not dealing with Dr. Goodluck Ibele Jonathan. That man knows too well. I mean, Tinubu, the president, he knows too well that something will happen in 2027 if he doesn't have to hit the ground running now, preparatory to his maybe re-election. Because I can see that very clearly. You know, I've been warning about this electoral reform. All that we are doing now, if we don't cap it up with very strict electoral reform. Yesterday, I heard Dr. Tanko when he said, we are going to rise up, we are going to resist it. Look, we are just, when the damage has been done, there is nothing that we are going to do.
So
When
what do you want them to do now? What do you want now?
Listen, Precious, what we should be doing now is hammering on total electoral reform.
But we are hammering on it now. Every day people talk. Do you know that for a long time there's a young man? I'm coming, sir. Do you know that for a long time there is a young man who was in National Assembly, the front of every day he's on National Assembly, reminding him of every day he's there. That's his own quarter. So what do you want people to? People should leave their
I know the man, but I am not seeing.
What exactly are you saying? The point is, what exactly are you making? What do you think?
What I'm trying to say, I am not seeing enough pressure from both political elites who are in the opposite camp and the Nigerian electorate. We are not doing enough concerning this electoral reform.
And then again, I ask you, first of all, one, what makes you think that this assembly will implement the kind of electoral reform that will guarantee indeed a free and fair election? That is one. I'm coming. Because you may give them templates and they would avoid a particular clause that will give them a loophole to go back to their old ways. This is Nigeria. You tell me about Nigeria matter. That's secondly. And then even if you hold them to their throats and to ensure that they do what you want them to do, who told you that Tinubu will sign it? Okay, if Tinubu now signs it, who told you that in this same Nigeria, the kind of people we have and mindset we have, that they will not always look for a way out? That's the point.
No. You know what is there?
That's what I think.
Let me tell you what happened in 2013-14. Do you know that the APC solicited the financial and political cooperation of all the superpowers to unseat Jonathan? Do you know that? At least as a journalist, I'm sure you probably quite aware that there were subterranean moves made by these so-called APC people, even that culminated in the visit of what is this man's name now?
How does that involve electoral reform, sir?
Listen. I'm trying to tell you. I'm laying the template. That foreign secretary, American foreign secretary, then Secretary of State, I've forgotten his name, John Kerry. You know, he came visiting Nigeria and he didn't even visit the president. He went to meet the opposition. That was the pressure they put on the international community. And now the opposition in Nigeria are not doing anything near there. They are not even doing anything. There are no contact with foreign powers. There's just nothing that is happening. You think these people will just sit down there and give you power on the plate of gold? They will do that.
What makes you think that there is no contact with foreign powers?
I know. If there were to be, I would have known. I would have already seen it. These people won't give you power on the platter of gold. You have to, like what he said, you grab and run with it. But in our own case, we are not going to do that. We are going to do ours transparently, not grab and run. But from what I see now,
in that case, you also have a role to play. Right to the opposition.
We are playing our role. But
political party. Write to Bolaji Abdullahi. Look for him on Twitter, social media where he is. Write to him. Yeah, that's
Look,
your role to play.
yeah,
Write to him.
precious,
Tell him that this is
precious.
what
It
you
is,
do. Write to
yeah,
people. Write to all the opposition leaders. Tell them, give them this suggestion. If
it
perhaps
is
what
not
you do is
everything.
not
It is not everything. It is not everything we have to discuss on the electronic media over the TV and anything. We know what we are doing, but I'm trying to give you some sort of possible hindrances that we are going to experience
we all know
if
this
we
now.
wait.
It's not
If
like we
we
don't know
wait,
all this. We know all these things. We do know
yes.
this. We know all of this. So that's why I said repeating it is like we're flogging a dead horse because we already
No, no,
know.
not
We know the
not
problem
in,
when we get already.
yeah, not
So
from the perspective you are looking at it. In
okay.
the Nigeria, wait, let me tell you something. The civil society organizations in Nigeria that fought tooth and nail to ask Jonathan, what have you seen of them up to now in Nigeria as we speak? There is just nothing happening
So,
there.
because
It
they
is
refuse to, so because they refuse to act, another civil society will not come up.
no. Where are they? There is nothing happening. Look, precious. Let me tell you. The Nigerian political terrain doesn't just deserve you
So can I ask you a
to treat.
question? Can I ask you a
Yes,
question, sir, Mr.
go
Godwin?
ahead.
Edwin, if all
Mhm.
the civil society, I hope you know that most of those civil society organizations get funding somehow
Yes,
from governments.
I know.
Somehow. So if all the civil society organizations get bought and all the pressure groups are bought and the political parties are compromised, what do you suggest the masses need to do? Oh yeah. No, it's just
Let me tell you something. Like
uh-huh.
like what happens in every society. There are some people you cannot compromise. They are there. When I say we have a very corrupt judiciary, it's not all of them. There is a classmate of mine who is a high court judge somewhere in those states. You can't go and compromise that guy because we know the school we attended. We know how we were brought up. So when he's handling a case, I know if he's put there, nothing will happen because you can't compromise it. There are
For
some
this
civil
Nigeria,
society
for
groups.
this
There are some,
Nigeria, people don't even
yes,
compromise because they want to compromise anymore in Nigeria. Are you not here when Elisha Ibo said that there is a judge that judged his case? After judging his case against him, the judge came to his house to beg him because the judge could not do anything about it. So
that's
how
what
about that?
they
You
have
think
better.
everyone doesn't have a price?
Some of them, they will go and submit their case file back to the chief judge or whoever gave them the case rather than get compromised. I know of the person I'm talking about.
No
Let me
wahala.
not mention the
No
name here. If
problem.
I mention the name here, it will be surprising to
That
you.
is one out of how many people?
What I'm trying to say, Precious, is this. Let us not flog it too far. We are not putting enough pressures on our representatives, Senate and House. That's the National Assembly. If we do that, when the masses are pushed to the wall and they really want to take back power, there is nothing Tinubu and co can do. I know poverty is playing a major role in all that is happening in Nigeria. You know, people are easily compromised. You give them 5,000, 10,000, but how long will that last? So
Can I tell you
instead
something?
of,
Can I tell you something, Dr. Edwin? So it's not just
yeah,
about even people compromise. It's even about the willingness for Nigerians. I saw an old woman by selling banana today, hawking bananas, and
yeah,
I just had the need, not because I really needed the banana, but I just wanted to
yes,
patronize her. And I called her, and then I started asking her, I said, "How do you cope? How much profit you won't make for this banana? We go reach you, feed your family." You understand? It hurt me. And I asked,
yeah.
she said, what will you do now? I said, so if you so enough you do anything. She said, my sister, not what will you do. Now only God will pray to. And that's the mindset of the average Nigerian. That's the
And
mindset of the
that,
average Nigerian. You
yeah,
understand?
and
Thinking
that
that
is,
what can they do? They're helpless. That who
they
will they
can do
come to?
something. They
That,
can do
they
something.
don't
They can do
know.
something.
They don't know. So that's so
Yeah.
Mr. Edwin, no while make I let you talk
Now,
finish.
because you know, say the other time I talk, say Nigerians, nobody won't take the bullet, nobody won't die, nobody won't do anything because
You go
we
greed
too
die.
love our
You won't
lives.
die.
Yes.
You go greed die.
Yeah. Yes, but Nigeria is not worth that because the nation has given me so much. I'm telling you, all of them in the National Assembly, those governors and the rest, they are within my age bracket. Some of them could be senior to me and junior to me. We really enjoyed what we call Nigeria. Not these Gen Zs and all the rest. Anybody born after 1980 has not enjoyed Nigeria. We did in our time. While we were both at primary, secondary, and at the tertiary level, we did. We enjoyed Nigeria. So when I see them now, Majority of them are the helm of affairs, and they are not replicating what they enjoyed, all that they enjoyed, not bequeathing it down to their own children and grandchildren. It makes me go mad when I come to your set to talk. It's not because I'm crazy, it's not because I need anything or I like anything. But what is annoying me is that why would we enjoy such privileges and we are not extending same to them, to the generations yet unborn? You can see the other day I was watching a video. I saw a 15-year-old girl with a human head on the paper bag. She was caught by some military men. A 15-year-old girl. Can you imagine that? So that is not. Look, we need to. If we don't put pressures on National Assembly, for them to change or reform the electoral process completely, and then for Tinubu to be forced to sign, he will sign. If he has no option, he will sign it. He would, but it all depends on the electorate. It all depends on the force we put on them. But if we keep going to them to beg for 10,000 as birthday gift, the other day a lawmaker listed the names of beneficiaries of people he had given wedding gifts or birthday gifts somewhere in the north. He listed their name. Is that the dividends of democracy? So when you look at it, it's because people have not. Look, Nigerians, we are very passive. You know, I always say this. But then there comes a time. How much more can Nigerians suffer? How much more? How low will they go? Look at the entire setup. How low? I watched a video the other day. I just saw a man. How far will you take the laws into your hands? And you just shoot three young boys like that. You just eliminated them. Who does that? Who does that? He just killed them like that, as if they were chicken. You wouldn't even kill. Yeah. Precious. If you kick maybe your own dog here, your own dog, and if anybody sees you kick your own dog and they report you, you will go to jail. Not to talk of a human being. I saw the three young men. I couldn't believe it. Somebody just used a gun. He was ranting something and just struck them like that. Just kill them as if they were chickens. Can you imagine? That is how the society has degenerated to a level that I can't get my head around it. So the only thing we can do is that electoral reform. If we don't change the process of recruitment in Nigeria, elect good leaders who will give us good leadership, transparent leadership, based on developmental strides, just like what is happening in Abia State, Enugu State, and a few others. If we don't do that, imagine what 2027 will be for us. So that is it. For me, I do not. Yesterday, Dr. Tanko came. We appreciated his coming. I asked him that question. The call note I spoke about. I did not get responses that were so persuasive that I was beginning to shout, oh, hallelujah. No, I'm still seeing a whole lot of things there that is making me, even to a certain extent, develop cold feet. But I have implicit confidence in Obi. Peter Obi is the reason why I come every night to talk about Nigeria. I know that man has something for Nigeria. But if we don't give him that platform, and if he himself doesn't push for it, but I'm not saying he should go and lead a protest or anything, because if he does that, we know the Tinubu we have as president. They might just frame him up, arrest him, and then Nigerians will go back to our homes and sit down, because Nigerians are like that. They take anything. So we have to push these people, the National Assembly, and then President Tinubu. And after that, we go to the judiciary. If we don't do it that way, we just sit down there. Wike captured Rivers State, put it in his pocket. He's using Tinubu's template in Lagos now. After all, Tinubu is still the governor of Lagos State. Since 1999, that man has been the governor of Lagos State till date. So Wike is replicating the same thing, or wants to replicate the same thing in Rivers State. So where do we go from there?
Please, let's not.
Tinubu is governor of Lagos State. Tinubu is the governor. Is the executive governor of Lagos State. Come the president of Nigeria. He is holding both offices. Tinubu is the governor of Lagos State. Quote me anywhere. Anybody can say what they want to say. But Tinubu is the executive governor of Lagos State, come the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That is what Tinubu is holding. Wike is the executive governor of Rivers State, come FCT minister. And okay, in addition to being FCT minister, Because that is what is happening in Nigeria. Every person there is capturing state power, state by state, and then they're trying to partition the country, just like the way the Europeans partition Africa. That is the way political elites are partitioning Nigeria.
Let me end so that I can go and eat some. I'm tired.
Precious, thank you very much. But I will always call your station and I will share your I will do everything. But behind the scenes, we are working hard. Don't take us for granted. But if we don't, if Nigerians over there don't do anything, well, God be with them. God bless them. That is all we can say. Thank you very much.
Sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right. Let's see. How many people do I have somebody in the backyard? Mr.
Yeah.
Bobby.
Yes, so my sister. My sister from another mother. Yeah.
Sir, oh, you're welcome. Where are you calling us from, sir?
I love your program. This is my first time coming in. And
welcome.
thank you. I've been watching you for a while, even from 93 point something before you move on your private one. So what I want to say is that I want you people. I'm online. I need to 1 minute. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, sister. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Keep it there. So what I want to say is that the main issue of Nigeria, nobody is bringing it out.
What is that issue?
We are talking about politics, talking about economy. Is law and order. Any country that have no law and order cannot move forward. Because with law and order, the president can be checkmate, the ministers can be checkmate, the INEC can be checkmate, the judges can be checkmate. If the police is not doing, police is a constituted authority of law and order. And Nigeria allowed their police to be a gang, to manipulate everything, change law, do this, do that. Nobody will give you a good government, a good governance without police. America today, you're talking about is good. Is because the police is working 24 hours. We have more criminals in America than in Nigeria. We have more people who need free money, who want to cheat the government in America more than in Africa. But due to the police is up and doing, immediately you go against the law, they will get you. Now, somebody was talking yesterday on your program, talking about how bank to enforce the law, make sure that anybody, the criminal, they exchange the money they put in the bank will go. How will a bank go? Bank doesn't have the power to enforce law or power of arrest. If the bank gather information, they give it to the law enforcement, which is police. Police manipulate everything. Police carry money for the ministers, carry money for the governors, carry money for everybody. But the same police is the one who's supposed to prosecute them. Police carry money for the judges, take it from them, they bribe money, they take it and go and hide it for them. The same police that's supposed to investigate the judge and take him and bring him before law court and write everything. If you write petition now against anybody, politician to the police will take it and put it under the carpet. My wife was a law enforcement order in Nigeria before we moved to America. Every security report they got, their guys will take it and put it on their drawer. They will never implement it. Somebody will come in the night and give them money. Those petitions, you can never see it. And before you know it, attack will happen there. Before you know it, things will go wrong there. So Nigeria will begin to talk about police. Don't talk about politicians. Every man in life needs free money. Every man in life wants to be rich. But if you have law and order, everybody will follow online to do things properly. If Nigeria doesn't have police, don't reform their police. Every other thing you are talking about. If Obi come today, win, and he did not first of all reform police, he will never succeed. Because who will enforce the law? You win a case in the court. I won a case in court in Bauchi. I won the local government. I supplied things they didn't pay me for 5 good years. I won the case in court. Till today, that law was not enforced. Police refused to enforce the law. Will I go there and enforce the law by myself? So Nigeria should be able to talk about how to get a police that will work. Because police is the only authority that can enforce the law. No other authority. No other authority. Not the president. Because police investigate the president and wait until he comes out. They show him his sins, show him where he has made a mistake and take him to court. It's the only people that have that authority. No other person. Police can investigate a judge that give wrong judgment and persecute him and take him before the law court. It's only police that can do it. And Nigeria doesn't have police. We don't even have one that can enforce the law. That is only thing. Bring all the police, all these police chiefs. Bring them retired one. Bring them on your program. Ask them questions. Why will they carry somebody and locked for 1 month, 2 months against the law they're supposed to enforce? Why? Oh, that is what is killing Nigeria. That's why nobody want to come out to challenge anybody.
Thank you.
Thank
so
you,
much.
my sister.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
I'll
so
continue
much.
to support you.
Thank you. Thank you. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
Thank you.
So don't worry. I don't know how you can check my this and send me a DM so that I can send you something to support you in any way.
I can't check you in any way. There's no way I can check you from here.
Okay.
I can't see
Okay.
it in any way.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
I
Okay.
appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. Bye bye.
Okay. All right. All right. I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone. It's been a very extensive conversation and very, very important points that we've made. I do pray that, we'll fit one day get that better Nigeria where all of us they wish for and they look for. But at the meantime, I would like to make a retire. I'm not going to continue to the talk for the growth and development of our nation. I love and plenty. In case you never follow me like a village people, go and subscribe. Follow us like a village people. Like, share this post, and of course subscribe. I will see you again tomorrow evening with the trio of Prince Francis Chilaka, Ekene Obi, and Barrister Singh. For now, good night and God bless you. Thank you so much.